Okay. So, in our last session, let me preload this. Our group delved deeper into the temple that they were exploring and embarked further on their journey. The first room that they entered was adorned with an ancient map, a colossal globe, and two very large, imposing dwarf statues. Smokebeard, with some knowledge of dwarven history, recognized two of the major names on the globe, which were Serendar and Duradar, and put two and two together and realized that the two statues represented the two dwarven brothers who founded these ancient cities. And you guys pretty quickly figured out that upon placing your finger on each of the cities, on both the globe and the map, the door slid open, revealing a long tunnel. Xerix bravely took the lead, but unfortunately his first step down the moldy staircase triggered quite a violent quake that sent the massive globe rolling straight towards them down the tunnel. Now, with their adrenaline flowing, they sprinted down the tunnel, encountering a series of obstacles, while the boulder continued to follow them, threatening to crush them. And they did narrowly escape certain doom by placing Ophelia, Saint's cat familiar, into a hole next to the door, invoking the god of light, Agagar, just in the nick of time. The boulder crashed behind them, leaving them breathless but alive in what appeared to be an abandoned ancient study. While Xerix happened upon a book on rare metals and sat down to read it, and Accordia discovered that there was a dwarven corpse on the ground, appeared ancient. Smokebeard and Saint also found a note that was in Dwarvish that appeared to mention how the man who ran the temple, Zephyr, who was described in the book, found some type of relic and was using it against the workers in the forge. And they had decided to basically dispatch of Zephyr in order to, they didn't like what he was doing. So, once you guys read that letter, and Xerix was still reading his book on rare metals, the group headed into what appeared to be a room that housed a bunch of beds for the workers to sleep. Saint, seeing a chest on the other side of the room, very eagerly ran over, only to unwittingly stumble into a giant and, at the time, stationary and transparent gelatinous ooze. Saint, unfortunately, was stuck in this ooze at the beginning of the fight, but luckily, with the help of the party, were able to pull him out, and after a few more encounters with it, they were able to slay it, mostly due to Xerix wielding his formidable weapon. With the ooze defeated, you guys looted some valuable treasures and continued your exploration. You meandered through a kitchen, and eventually you found yourself in what appeared to be a master bedroom. And that's where we begin tonight.
Oh yeah, I found 2 potions of some sort. Gang? What's everyone thinking? I think we were about to leave, actually, room, if I remember correctly.
Well,
Yeah,
got more rooms to check out.
And go down this hallway.
yeah. Besides the poisons, there wasn't anything else like interesting here, right?
Are they? I don't know if they're poisons. I actually don't know what the
They're
hell they are.
Potions, sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You should dip your finger in them and find out.
Yeah, smell it. With your mouth.
So taste it?
No, smell it. So wait, I select Ophelia, target Saint, and hit M?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you should be able to move her around on your token to wherever position.
It didn't work.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Yeah. When I hit M, it brings up some like little button menu on my token.
You know what? Oh, token's not writable.
Wow.
That's
Rude.
right. I was gonna say. That's rude. Just
You
have a
should be
couple
aware.
more drinks, you'll be fine.
I was gonna say my grandma says I'm really attractive.
So do her friends, which are in Saint's age range of women.
Exactly. You just don't know me.
Oh, you should be able to move Ophelia off your.
Off my face.
Yeah.
My beautiful face.
All right.
There we go. Noise.
I'm gonna grab a hold of this rug and just drag it to the side and see if there's anything underneath it.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah. Upon doing that,
You die.
you reveal a
It's
giant
gelatinous
silverfish.
ooze.
Yeah, no. Now it just as you lift it, appears to be probably the most well kept floor tiles you've seen in here. They appear pretty clean because they've been kind of protected by this thick carpet. But you don't see anything underneath.
Just gonna check the tiles out of an abundance of greed.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah, no, you get a very good look, like down to the very fine pieces of, stone that have chipped off, and yeah, you don't see anything that stands out. It just appears to be in better shape than the rest of the room.
The floor's just a bloody floor.
Is that an expression or something?
Bloody well should be. Might have saved me some time. Oh no, that rug just seems suspicious. But...
Suspiciously beautiful.
We're
Well,
stepping all over it. Nothing
exactly
felt out
my
of place
point.
under our feet.
I mean, everything else down there is like moldy and broken and shit. And there's this freaking rug just hanging out in the middle of the room.
Menacingly.
Bit odd.
I'm gonna reach out and swing this door open.
The sound effect kills me.
And before we just left a magic carpet behind in the last room.
I know, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, upon entering, you find what appears to be an office of some sort.
I'm gonna like walk around this desk and plop myself down into this chair and put my feet on the desk. But I also want to see what this book is.
Yeah, sure.
Gonna lean behind Saint as he's doing that. Very close.
Careful
got
if
there?
could be another ooze.
That how you found the last one?
How I found the last ooze?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I found the last ooze. It was just upon me.
Okay.
What do we have here? Beverages. Check out the beverages.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check if you'd like. Shit, I didn't change the name of tonight's episode.
Tonight's episode.
Cool.
It's called Don't Drink That Wine.
Yeah, right.
You will die.
I mean, I'll drink that wine.
Why not?
Haha.
Got him.
The wine in the last room, that was like super old, vinegary.
It was in a barrel.
You are
That
right,
is
These
it
true.
might
was in
be
a barrel.
fresher.
I sent you a message saying it with the letterhead. It's also in Dwarvish. You know.
Okay.
Are there any dates on the bottles? Vintages and such?
There are actually. I mean, well, hold on.
I'm asking, like.
Oh yeah, I'll message Marvelous.
Who cares about reading? Just smash it open, smell it.
Yeah, smell it with your mouth.
I'm watching Marvelous intently. See what he's gonna do about this.
I think we're both just like on either side, just staring down. What you gonna do in the bottles?
Give each of you the side eye with the single eye, of course, one by one. Turning my head to the right to deliberately side eye Accordio. And then go back to inspecting the bottles.
Yes, remember how I mentioned we needed title charts to get out of here?
You know, if
Or
it's
I guess that
poison,
other guy
I can
mentioned it.
fix you. I whisper that to Mar.
The guy who wrote this hid the title charts.
So that would be Zephyr's book?
Is he the guy who was in charge? He was the guy who was in charge, huh? He said that they discovered a new metal.
Oh.
Like it looks like a new alloy.
Ooh.
So, yeah, here you go. I'm gonna like point to the word. It's written in Dwarvish, but I'll point to it like you can read it, Xerix.
Yeah,
And,
I'm
Yeah, go ahead. You see what I'm saying?
my mic decided to die there.
Wow. What did you say?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like be scratching my chin and looking down like I'm understanding everything you're telling me.
Yeah, nice, perfect. Probably make a pretty cool sword out of this. Just for you.
Just for me. You're gonna have to read it to me though.
Oh. It says, we've discovered a brilliant new metal. Just as I suspected, when combining magma from Ruluskar with other types of metals, in particular mithril, it appears to create a metal with unique and impressive properties. I don't know about you, but unique and impressive properties seems pretty cool.
You mind if I take a look?
Yeah. I'll just like kind of keep the book open and spin it on the table so it's facing towards you.
Quite crafty of these dwarves to experiment in this way.
Yeah, it's interesting.
As I read it, Cory, is there anything?
I just sent it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, would I recognize anything like this from Stormforge?
Interesting you left. I guess give me a society check.
Well, I got bad news and I got good news.
Okay.
Your preference?
Bad news first?
I like the way you think. Bad news is this ain't wine.
Oh, no.
What is it?
Well, that would be the good news. The good news is this here is whiskey. And in fact, it's whiskey that was bottled around about 10,000 years ago.
10,000 years ago?
That's what the date on it says.
And that's not like just vinegar by now?
Well, that's the thing with whiskey. If it's properly stored in the bottle, it don't go bad. So, if we're lucky, and these people who made this sealed the bottles correctly,
Well, holy
it's
shit.
still drinkable.
Not only drinkable, it's probably worth like a lot of money.
I think this calls for the smell test.
Yeah. I've been talking about it this whole time.
I'll take one of the bottles off the rack and I'll just slide it down the table towards Smokebeard.
I'll catch it and I guess pop the cork. Or no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna take the end of the bottle and break it on the table.
Holy shit.
and then kind of shake any glass away, and then just sniff.
All right, that's your bottle right there.
Yeah, you're quite. I'm assuming you're quite experienced with alcohols, given your person. Yeah. So, this whiff is incredibly intense. It's probably the strongest like smell of an alcohol you've ever had, where it almost like burns your eyes, kind of thing.
Okay, but it's not like rancid or vinegar.
Does not smell like vinegar.
That?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it, and you guys are gonna see I'm giving this a real intense look, and I'm just gonna open my mouth and waterfall. Not the whole thing, but like a gulp's worth.
Yeah, this is. You could tell that it's alcohol, but it's so strong that it almost tastes like fuel. Like it's very. It doesn't taste good, but it's not. Doesn't seem to like affect you. But just that sip alone, you feel like a buzz coming.
Uh-huh.
Well,
It's about to take off.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna put it down.
Poisoned?
I'm gonna kind of straighten myself. Not poison.
Uh-huh.
It's drinkable. And then I'm gonna burp.
Nice.
When you burp, Saint and Xerix, since you guys are like directly in front of him, you get the whiff of how strong the fucking fumes and alcohol are. It just smells like he just
Oh,
burped
geez.
like fuel.
Oh, jeez. I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Well, good news is, if we go ahead and find Relic, we definitely got the alcohol to get us good and schnockered.
True.
Assuming we don't just want to, of course, sell it and get even more cash, because I'm sure.
How many more
some
bottles are
people-
there?
Let's see. Give me a quick count.
There's about 7.
I mean,
Just over half a dozen.
that seems like. I don't know. I mean, I'm not too tapped into the alcohol market, but I just feel like it's probably a good amount of money. I mean, assuming there's demand. I just, fancy whiskey.
Thing about a world is if it's rare enough, there's always some fucker that will pay for it.
I definitely know some people on
Alcoholic.
Stormforge that I could sell this to.
Yeah, there you go. Plus,
Now-
it came from the hidden temple of whatever the fuck this place is.
Yes, exactly. I might need to put some of my salesmanship into it. But I could sell this.
There you go. I think we should take it all and try to sell it personally.
Make some easy money.
I mean, we're gonna need a ship eventually, right?
I mean, a ship. I don't know about you guys, what you guys were doing before getting captured, but I had some business to that having my own ship didn't really play a part in, but I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a ship.
Derek, do you think if I sold my house, I could get a ship? Probably, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna
Prob-
sell my house though.
Uh,
I just
being-
feel like we might be able to call in a favor, is what I'm thinking.
I mean, how are you gonna sell your house being, really far away from said house? We'd first need a boat. No?
What's the like international communication system like?
I doubt you're gonna find any gnomes to torment. I'm sorry.
Like, is there like perhaps a goblin equivalent in this part of the world? Anybody know? You guys are from here. How do you guys talk to people from far away around here?
I don't give a
You guys
fuck
wanna
about
roll me a
people
society
who
check?
aren't from here, just generally.
What'd you say?
I don't really give a fuck about people who aren't from here, generally.
Okay,
Just
so
being
people
honest.
who are from here and productive for knowing this question, anyone?
Depends what language they speak. Find something they speak and speak to them.
But what about when they're far away?
What if they're far away?
How do you speak to people who are far away?
You move closer.
All right, Jesus. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Messenger
Accordia.
bird square thing.
Yeah. As far as you know, there's no commonplace like magic messaging. Yeah, most of it's either done like the old style magic. That kind of magic isn't too common, at least in Blackwater Refuge, where you from.
I relay that information. Yeah, that's all I know.
I'm just gonna look like up over my shoulder at you, Xerix. I miss Gildenberg. I didn't realize we were in the boonies.
Yeah. You're the only one. Much as I enjoyed living in the big city, I much enjoy the life of adventure out at sea.
Yes,
I'll
but
toast to
like,
that. But maybe with this stuff being as strong as it is after we get out of here.
I'd rather be in school. You're lucky.
I'm traumatized and I'm never going back to school.
Oh, it's never again.
Never again.
Schools are dangerous places.
Yeah, I've never been more in danger in my whole fucking life than when I was in my short tenure at school.
Oh the hell! I almost thought school sounded boring, but you make it sound like it's lethal.
It quite literally was lethal to both us and many other people.
Now you got my interest. Maybe I have to go check it out sometime.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Never went myself. Grew up on the streets. Taught me all I needed to know.
Mm.
At least, well, as far as I know, it did.
You don't know what you don't know, right?
Well, they do say that ignorance is bliss.
I want to spin around in my chair and just kind of take a scan of this bookshelf behind me.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
With my eyes.
If anyone else is looking around, you can tell me what you're looking at, and then roll me a perception.
I'm gonna, while anyone else is looking around, I'm going to carefully pack the alcoholic beverages. And try and wrap them in something to cushion them before putting them in a pack.
Are there any drawers on the desk?
There are.
Well, I'm gonna look into those.
I'm gonna check out this statue next to me.
Okay. Which one? Saint, the book. You're just looking at the books.
Yeah, seeing if anything pops out to me specifically about either like magic stuff or art stuff.
Yeah, it appears to be a lot of similar books to the other room. A lot about mining, forging, blacksmithing, things like that.
Hey, do
Now,
any of you guys? Sorry, go ahead. I didn't
Yeah.
know you weren't done. My bad.
there is one book that appears to have almost like a velvet red outside. It looks a little bit fancier than all the books on the other shelf.
Okay. As I reach to grab that book, I'm gonna yell, "Do any of you guys like make weapons?" I mean, Xerix, I don't know if you make weapons, but like, there's a lot of good stuff here for that. I think probably.
I've dabbled, but would still have a ways to go.
Maybe pick up a book or two. But yeah, I'm gonna grab that nice looking book and check it out.
Okay. Place it in your inventory.
My inventory. Everything in my inventory says unusual.
Not that one.
That's true. You're right.
Okay. And who was next? Let's see. Cordia. Yeah, as you look at the statue, it appears to be still well kept. And there is a little nameplate at the bottom.
Okay.
It reads Zephyr. Goddamn. I think it was
Zephyr, goddammit.
Zephyr
Got it.
Storm Strike. Yeah.
Game.
But yeah, it's basically a statue that appears to be the likeness of whoever's office this was.
Oh, okay.
It was the name they had mentioned, Zephyr. Yeah. Okay, and then Xerix, you were going through the drawers.
Yes.
So yeah, as you pull it open, you find the first one. You find a scroll.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the scroll and just without looking, just swing my arm towards saying like, here's something that you could.
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck? Well,
God damn.
How hard did I swing that scroll towards Saint?
yeah, right. I will take the scroll that has apparently knocked me into the next dimension.
Bye.
Is it like tied up?
Nope. Yeah, he passes you a scroll.
Is there anything written on said scroll?
You're gonna have to read it. It's now in your inventory.
Oh no, it's unusual. This sure is an
Unusual.
unusual scroll you've handed me, Xerix. I'll have to investigate further.
So yeah, as you lift the scroll up, Xerix, you actually see what appears to be some kind of weird switch underneath the drawer.
Big muter.
Like I just had like a huge brain fart. So I pulled the scroll and there was a switch.
You lifted the scroll up from the drawer, and it was covering what appeared to be a switch.
Ah, okay. I'm just gonna mindlessly press it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see the
Jesus.
bookshelf slide right behind you guys. Saying you're still looking at the bookshelf, and it just fucking
Yeah,
slides
that's
right
right
in
like
front of you.
Jesus.
What the?
What if that ran over my foot?
I'm just gonna scratch my head like, I think I found a switch.
I think so too.
Maybe think you could warn us all next time before you push some random switch in a ancient temple full of nasty traps?
I will let you know next time.
He makes a strong
Much
argument.
appreciated.
What's all this anyway?
Yeah, it appears there's like a small little cubby hole that goes into a very small room.
There's a book.
Good find though.
I want to go in. Do you think I'll die if I go in the door, guys?
I'll go in first. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
maybe send the bloke with the big sword in first.
Did you
I'm
walk
just-
into any gelatin?
I'm gonna erratically be turning and looking everywhere, like trying to like touch stuff. It seems clear.
What is this?
Does the webbing appear to be created by arachnids of normal size, or would it appear to be created by arachnids of above average size?
And can we get confirmation on cobweb versus spiderweb?
they look average to you. Yeah. Cobwebs.
Okay, that was gonna say. And what's the verdict on? Nice.
Thank fuck for the not being big spiders, because I'm not a huge fan of them. You know,
Is this-
them 8 legs and all them eyes and nasty fangs and all the venom and shit, you know?
Yeah, but they eat the bad bugs.
Yeah, but, you know, if it's a big one, I'd be more worried about eating me, you know?
I suppose at a certain size, that is a real concern.
Right.
Is this a mirror or something?
Give me a perception check. Whoever's looking at this desk, you could roll me a perception check.
And then I also do want to check this book out as well.
Yeah, I'm still paranoid and looking at the webs just to be, absolutely sure there's no large arachnids hanging out.
New
I'm just
phobia
carelessly
unlocked.
leaning into this wall.
All right.
Don't press any switches.
Saying you're checking out the book.
Checking out the general area, and then I want to. If you want me to roll separately, because I rolled to see what this is, but
Okay. So
if
yeah,
you want me
you
to roll
guys,
separately.
both you and Cory are like focused on gaze on trying to figure out what this is, and it actually appears to be an old display case that's been shattered and broken, and
Oh.
laying at the center of it appears to be a tiny peanut.
What the fuck?
A literal peanut
A literal peanut
in a
Is that-
shell or just one
in a shell. Yeah.
peanut pod? Okay.
Is that like a magic thing that I don't know about? Steal something, replace it with a peanut?
You eat the peanut?
Yeah, what if the peanut is what was being contained this whole time?
What? You found
The
a
peanut.
bloody peanut?
Yeah, in this case. So the way I see it,
Seeing as this whiskey has been here for 10,000 years, don't you think that peanut should have, kind of deteriorated a little by now?
yeah, but we have to think beyond the peanut. Why is
Well,
the-
you're
why
the
is the
brains
peanut?
of the outfit here. What's going on with it? Because
That's what I'm saying. Would you keep a peanut in a display case?
I'd probably eat a peanut, so no.
Right. So we have a broken display case, a single undisturbed peanut. The way I see it, either somebody substituted an object for a peanut for some unknown reason, or this is a very magical peanut.
Oh, maybe there was like some variable ring in there or something, and they put the peanut in so as not to set off some weight-based trap.
Exactly.
Are you getting it?
Yeah. See? Now you're thinking.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Well, I can see why you're
On-
the
on the
smart one
peanut.
group.
What kind of peanut are we talking here?
Whee!
Yeah. As you cast it, you don't detect any magic in your vicinity.
Okay.
It's just a peanut.
Okay. So this is good. Perhaps weight-based trap then.
Might I suggest, my dragon-like friend, you do not move, said Peanut, until we know what's going on here.
Can't make any promises.
I don't think I've
I can
ever seen.
feel the peanut calling to me.
I don't think I've ever seen so many people so afraid of a peanut.
I mean, look at this.
It's less about the peanut and more what about, that peanut represents. Like,
Exactly.
a bulwark, if you like, between us and, say, the ceiling coming down and crushing us like fucking ants.
Could be.
What was your life like before this?
Well, take a quick look at my face, and maybe you might understand why I'm a little
Okay.
paranoid.
Hey,
Nice.
Marv, roll me a society check.
Were you making like alchemy bombs or something?
No, not exactly.
Did you die?
Well, if I did, it would be news to me.
I mean, death isn't final, you know.
But I have got blackout drunk a few times, so I guess anything's possible.
I mean, it's probably the closest you can get to death.
Check your messages. Sent you something.
I want to direct my attention to the book now.
Okay, I'll send you what's in the book.
Also, if I can do a recall knowledge on what Pyric is, Pyric, Pyric.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free. Let's see what it I feel like you could do a society check. I'm not
Okay.
sure what the recall knowledge. Yeah, you've heard about it in your studies. and you would recognize it as something to do with it's like the has to do with fire and elementals. It's the language of fire, pretty much.
So while I'm kind of beginning to look over this book, I'll just out loud ask, does anybody know what Pyric is? Anyone? No one?
Smoke
As Saint's
gonna
asking that, I'm just staring directly at the peanut, and the visible eye has now narrowed with suspicion, and there's a very there's a palpable look of distaste around my face as I continue to look at it.
I have good news for you. I believe I found the tide charts.
Nice.
Any of you maybe know how long that nut might have been here? Anyway, any of you can tell that?
Well, I have a question for our good GM here. If there's any way I can expand the use of this in order to understand that, then yes.
Honestly, I feel like you guys would recognize that this peanut appears to be almost in perfect shape still.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm just gonna gesture to the everything about the peanut and say it doesn't look that old. And we know it's not magic.
Then how did it get here?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. Yeah, thing is, me and Peanuts, we don't really get on all that well.
Like you're allergic?
Right. But,
So-
If you
yeah.
don't want to eat the peanut, I'll eat it for you.
Well,
just don't eat the peanut.
I'm getting to the important part of that
Oh, okay.
fact. See,
Okay.
a while back, I came across this nasty motherfucker who, let's just say I found out I was allergic to peanuts after he blew a bunch of peanut dust in my face in the middle of a duel. Not a good way to find out that you are, in fact, definitely allergic to peanuts.
He threw peanut dust in your face? In
Yeah.
a tool?
Yeah, well,
Is he the big bad peanut man?
That's an interesting gamble to take, don't you
Look,
think?
Yeah.
I think his intent was just to try, get it in my eyes so he could, take advantage of me being temporarily blinded.
Oh,
But
was it like a bar fight? Were these bar peanuts?
no, it was not on a bar.
Look, I
Okay,
don't mean to laugh
what?
at your misfortune, but come on.
Marv, you're gonna have
What
to
are the
introduce me
chances
to
you
this
get
man.
peanut dust in your face and you're allergic to it?
Yes.
Look, all I'm saying is
Uh-huh.
that case there was not created to store that peanut. That was created to store something else. Which
Okay.
there was probably a relic down here.
Right.
Case is now smashed.
Mhm.
Peanut's just been left lying there. And I think that's a fucking message.
You?
Specifically.
Well, it may be that the fucker that, did this to me, and I point right at my fucked up eye. And the scar.
Yeah. Peanut dust. We get it.
Uh-huh.
Right. Well,
He blinded you with peanut dust because of your allergy?
no, I was coughing and spluttering, and I couldn't fucking see or breathe, and then the fucker cracked me in the face with his scorpion whip. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
That is
wait.
better. I'm glad that you clarified.
Is this guy like Viridium's greatest assassin, or did he just randomly have a fucking peanut and this is just like the gods being like, fuck you, Marv?
It was more of the latter, but he's a fucking pirate, so
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe he had the peanuts to feed a fucking horde of monkeys. I don't know.
Or a
All I
parrot?
know is I ran head first into a fucking allergy I didn't know I had, and the bastard took me eye. But
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was, as you know, hired to try and find this fucking relic that's supposed to be in this temple. So if that bastard got wind that I was looking for it, I wouldn't put it past the fucker to leave it there as a goddamn taunt.
Oh, and you think the relic was right here and he took it?
That's my guess.
And it weighed the same as a peanut.
Nah, I don't think there's a fucking trap. I think he was
Oh,
just
you
a
think
fucking
just the
arsehole.
middle finger.
Yeah, you think the peanut's just a message.
Yeah,
Damn.
as in, fuck you.
Oh, so that's not the relic we're looking for. Okay, okay. I'm
I feel
caught up
pretty
now.
confident that the peanut is not the relic. No.
So basically, in case you weren't paying attention, you can eat the peanut now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I will certainly not be eating the fucking peanut, and if you could
No,
not
no,
eat
no,
that
no,
anywhere near
I-
me, I would really appreciate it.
Well, if the great pirate peanut assassin is also dangerous, perhaps the peanut is also dangerous. So
Look,
A
You're
poison
right.
peanut?
it
Have
could
you
be a
heard-
poison peanut from the great peanut pirate.
have you heard
Maybe
of
it's
Black
a-
Malachi
maybe
the
it's an
Flame
exotic
Curse?
jumping
That's the
peanut.
fucker that did this.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
I said, have you heard of Black Malachi the Flame Cursed? Because if you have, that's the fucker that did this to me.
I
And
think we should
that's
start.
the fucker that took this relic.
I think it's
I
a-
heard. Okay.
Give me a society check if you're from Cesynia.
If I've been in
how's
Cesynia
about-
before, can I also do it?
How's about
Yeah.
pirate lore?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do pirate lore.
Do you want me to re-roll them?
Pirate law seems really on the nose.
Oh, no, you're fine. Smokebeard. Yeah, that name, like, definitely rings a bell. Like, you've heard it before, given your time on the seas, and you've probably, given what your career was, what your job was. Yeah, you've heard about it and like heard stories.
Oh yeah, that's a nasty motherfucker right there.
Right? He's a fucking bastard.
Yeah, like I've been saying this whole time, fuck pirates.
I think it's important that we refer to him as the peanut pirate. It's disarming.
I still can't believe you were bested by a peanut.
Well, let's just hope that you ain't also allergic to him, because it isn't a fun thing.
Am I allergic to peanuts? I must have had peanuts at least once by this point.
That's
I'll eat the
entirely
peanut
up
to
you.
find out if I'm allergic.
not allergic to peanuts. I am going to take this book though, because as I mentioned, these are those title charts that got hidden. Right here.
I'll take the peanut and just pocket it. I won't eat it yet.
Okay. Yeah, as you pick up the book, nothing seems to happen. Same with the peanut.
Well, seeing as I didn't set a trap off, I'm starting to think that my suspicion is right, and the relic's already been taken.
Yeah,
Wait. Why does Saint have
Huh?
a horse attached to him?
it's because
Do you see-
Ophelia
because
is
of the
mounted.
mount?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's really that's a bit. I mean, it looks like the little itty bitty second familiar.
Yeah, it's my
My
squad.
little pony.
Yeah,
wooden
exactly.
I
riding
didn't even
horse.
Oh my
see
God,
that. You
Saint
showed that for me.
Brony.
That's so funny.
Saint Brony.
Need to
Hell
clap
yeah.
together some coconuts as you move throughout the complex.
Hell yeah.
Peanut shells, because he's little.
Oh man.
Cashew shells.
Swinging.
Oh, there's
So,
doors down here. too. Oh my
I don't know
god.
about the rest of you, but look, I don't really want to run into the fucker that I think took that relic, but at the same time, I don't really want that relic to get into his hands, because one, I'd rather like the fucking money from selling it myself, and two, he's a right fucking bastard.
What
And-
is the relic?
Well, I don't know, but
Oh.
I think it was in that case.
Sorry to cut you off, Marv, but I think we have bigger issues at the moment.
Do we?
Yeah. Xerix, give me a perception.
Please tell me it's really bad and I don't see him.
Oh no. Yeah, you definitely see two creatures that appear to be eating what appears to be like a fresh sword.
Eating a sword?
They're hovered over it, just kind of like munching. You just hear munching noises.
Whoa.
Oh, a blade! We must save it!
I don't see anything. Should I be able to see something?
The door is closed in front of you,
Oh.
and you could hear them. The sound that they're making it, Xerix is.
Seeing them up in the dark, I'm gonna get my pistol at the ready.
What in the abyss is that bloody noise?
Are we gonna blast them?
I still can't see anything.
I think they spotted us yet.
I'm gonna like, I can't move actually. Just kidding.
Oh, sorry, I'll unpause. There you go.
I'm gonna like move myself over and behind. It's still paused. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna move myself over and behind you so I can see. Oh, I see. Oh wow. Do I recognize them?
Yeah, same.
Go ahead and let's see what it is. Occultism.
Occultism. I know everything about
With
everything.
applicable lore.
Are they art?
Does navigation count?
No, sir. These don't have to be private.
Oh.
I'll make them public.
Yeah. I know so much. I'm Alistar now. Look at me.
Yeah, you are indeed Alistair now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you like to know about these?
What is that?
You've, again, I think your time at school has, especially like at the university, like the one you were at, you've heard of something, a creature that eats metal like this. It's called a rust monster.
Ruft? Like R-U-F-T?
A rust monster.
Okay, rust. I think it's a rust monster, guys. Does anyone know anything? Do I know anything else about that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you passed the check. So if you want me to tell you something specific, what you know is they're kind of found in like dungeons, caves, abandoned mines. But
Are they aggressive? Are they
Yes.
aggressive? And are they like weak
if you're
to
holding
anything?
if you're holding metal, they are, because they
Oh,
basically fiend for anything metal.
Okay, well, some
And
of us are.
they have no weakness. No. And no
I'm gonna
immunities.
grab you by the back, Xerix, as I say that they're rust monsters, and then I'm gonna say they eat metal like aggressively, and you're look at the everything about you.
Fucking hell.
Isn't your like I tap on your face, like aren't even your scales kind of like metal?
Please don't touch my face.
I'm gonna immediately stash both my Chris knives in my backpack, wrapping them in some cloth as tightly as I can. Then I'm gonna pull out a torch and a flint and steel and set fire to the torch.
Right.
Right, well, can't use fucking metal? I guess wood and fire it is.
You can use metal. It's just that they'll try to eat it.
Well, yeah, which means effectively I ain't gonna fucking use metal.
That's fair. They are aggressive though, so as soon as they see us, chances are they're gonna make a beeline specifically for Xerix probably,
Why you gotta say that?
because you're metal. If you get naked, they probably won't chase you. Those
Might
are your
wanna
options.
hide that big fucking sword of yours, bud, because that's the smorgasbord, if I'm any estimate.
Smorgasbord?
Well, what am I supposed to do? Punch him?
Very nice.
Yeah. Charisma's my second stat.
I
think
definitely
you should
don't want to
probably
lose
hit
my
them with the
armor
sword.
or sword, so I'm want to close this door.
But it's the only way to go.
Favor? Fine.
Xerix, this is your moment.
If I lose this sword, you're buying me a new one.
Just
I
hide
housed
it and
you
pick
for
up a log
years.
or something. Rip off the door. Use a
A
plank.
log?
Yeah, hit him with the door.
What about if some of you guys hide over here, some of you hide behind this other door, and then I go like over here and shoot at them, and then we can get them in this narrow spot and attack them from both sides.
I mean, excuse my ignorance, but can't you just go and breathe fire all over him or something?
I'm going to just look at Marv and signal that I'm going to breathe fire, like do the motion, but nothing comes out.
Oh, well, That's disappointing.
I feel like it must have been a distant dream where I remembered you being able to do that.
Oh, I forgot to give everyone a hero point. Sorry. Last.
We're all heroes now.
You know, I really hate to say this, but we could always chuck one of them whiskey bottles at them and set them on fire.
Absolutely not.
Right. I don't like it much as a plan either, to be honest, but...
Absolutely not.
Well, Malachi's getting the fuck away, and I intend to track that bastard down and relieve him of that relic, so... Yes... Going in.
Smokebeard's.
And on that note, I'm just going to charge into the room.
Woof! All right, let's do it.
I'll charge next to you.
Like trying
You ain't scared, I ain't scared.
Lit torch right in front of me. I'm basically wielding the torch like it's a club and sort of swishing it in front of them as I charge in.
Yeah.
Hey,
As,
Leroy.
as Accordia says that, I'll just look at you, Smokebeard, and say, for what it's worth, I liked your plan too.
I mean, I'm gonna stay back here and just shoot at him, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean against this door and agree.
Yeah, so as soon as you guys enter the
Same.
room, they perk their heads up and, one turns towards you. And yeah, that's what we'll get in
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a light aura, I guess, for the torch. There doesn't appear to be an effect on that for equipping it that I can see.
copy.
First time I've actually tried to use a torch.
Hang on. You go, toggle torch.
Torch toggle.
Oh, where is it?
It's a macro. I'll do it right now.
It's a macro. Okay.
you go.
It's a big fucking room in here, so maybe they can just go eat that big metal machine on the south end, you know?
Yeah, fuck off. Leave us alone.
That machine appears to be incredibly rusted already.
Aren't
Oh,
they
you already
rust
ate through it.
monsters? Shouldn't I love rust?
Well, they caused the rust.
Oh my god, pathetic.
Pathetic. Initially, that's
Pathetic
true.
rust causers. They
Ah.
counter their own diets.
Oh shit! If you put if you put a torch as held in one hand, it adds it to your attacks.
Oh,
Ooh,
very
cool.
nice.
That's pretty cool.
so awesome.
It also alerted me that you're still holding 2 Chris's.
Wow.
That's good. Let me drop those. Hold on, sheath.
It's because I have a module on that tells me it's pretty.
Yeah, those are definitely stashed because I'm not losing those.
All right. And let's see. Cordia, looks like you're up first.
I turn to Smokebeard. I take off my glove and run my middle finger and my index finger over his gun barrel
Oh, okay.
and say, "Watch this." And
Oh.
as she pulls her fingers over it, shadow runes light up down the barrel.
Holy shit, this is cool.
Runic work.
Man,
I think you have to drag it on yourself.
Yeah, I'll do it on you.
Okay, thank you.
Clan pistol, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Sweet.
And that's it for me.
All right. Wilhelm, you are up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna kind of step forward up here so I can get a better line of sight kind of between Xerix and Marvelous. And I will shoot the rust monster on the right.
All right.
I'll kind of line up the shot and... Damn.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Marv and Xerix, while you guys are kind of charging in, you guys hear a shot from over your shoulder, and Marv, like, with it whizzes right by your ear, like, poof, or it's actually a little lower, like right by your midsection, but you see it ricochet off the metal machine right behind you.
so as the shot goes past him, Narv doesn't even flinch. It's obviously been around discharge of firearms before in a combat situation. Doesn't seem to phase him.
Right.
Nice.
You have 2 more action.
All right, I shall reload. And then can I use my last action to attack with the -5 penalty?
Yes. Let me make sure your gun. I think your gun is only 1 action to reload. Let me make sure.
I
Yeah,
think
reload
you,
1.
You moved though.
I did.
Oh,
move,
did he? Oh, you did
Yeah.
move. Yeah.
Even though it's just like 5 feet.
You didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have to move though, probably to get the shot.
It's fine.
So, okay.
I'll stick with it for flavor reasons.
You could continue moving if you wanted to.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll move back.
Okay.
Actually, you can't do that. That's a difference in 5e.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, thank you for reminding me. So yeah, you can only move when you use your move action, and as soon as you use another action, you can't move anymore. You'd have to use another action to.
No worries.
So you can't like shoot, or you can't like pop out, shoot, and then pop back in. You'd have to use 2 actions to move if you do that.
All right, good to know. That'll be my turn.
Okay. So yeah, this rust monster that's been kind of consuming this piece of sword. As soon as that gunshot's fired, you see him whip around and immediately lunge towards you, Xerix, as his antennas kind of kick up and pick up a whiff of the metal that you're wearing.
Munch.
Can I use attack opportunity here? It says I can.
You haven't had your turn, so no.
No, okay.
Yeah, you can't use reactions until you have your turn.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would have been able to, yes.
All right, yeah, and he's gonna run up to you and immediately just swing his tail.
No. Sword's getting fucked.
No.
Not the sword. I swing it still. It's not biting. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So yeah, he. All right, so he runs up to you, and with the lash of his sword, or his tail, he does a decent amount of damage. He's able to like kind of find a little skinny spot within your armor and give you a good little cut. And while that happens, this hits you in the leg, and you almost feel off balance, like he's trying to sweep you off your feet while he does this. So second. Action. So for knockdown, you can use knockdown as a free action. Okay. Fuck does it even? It doesn't give me. Do I roll something for knockdown? It doesn't have anything on the character
Yeah, be
sheet.
an athletics check just against his athletics DC. So whatever the athletics modifier is plus
Got it.
10
Okay,
is the
here
DC.
it is. I see it now. There we go. I just wasn't looking hard enough. Okay, so go ahead and roll me athletics. Xerix.
You don't do contested rolls in Pathfinder.
Oh,
I probably didn't explain that very well a moment ago.
sorry.
But the aggressor essentially makes the roll, and they have to beat the DC of the defender.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And basically, the defender always rolls a 10 is kind of another way of thinking at it. You
Okay,
just
so
add the modifier.
he has to roll athletics. Okay.
Yep, and he has to beat 10 plus Xerix's athletics modifier.
All right.
B17, you filthy monster. Fuck!
Oh.
So yeah, he swings, and while he kind of clips your knee, and while it's painful, you also find yourself falling towards the ground. And yeah, you are now knocked down,
Ah, shit.
prone,
So he's just taken a rust monster to the knee.
pretty much.
Oh, not the rusty knee.
So-
He used to be an adventurer like us.
all right, and
Oh, I got no knee.
now that you're on the ground, you're gonna see his antennas are just right in your face, And rather than going towards your face, though, they're gonna look directly towards your weapon.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and very luckily, his antennas kind of slash out at you to swing, and they narrowly miss your weapon. That's his turn. Xerix, your turn. What is your AC? 18 or 16? Just making sure.
Alright, so I guess I'll take the stand action to get up.
Okay.
And I am going to raise my sword and strike with all my might on this little fucker.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Yeah, you lash out with your sword, and you are able to slice off like a good chunk of his shoulder, and he lets out a very piercing wail.
I'll take a second swing at it.
Your second swing with the follow-up unluckily misses.
Alright, and that is my turn.
Marv.
All right, so I'm gonna shift my weight rapidly between my feet and just make little darting runs at the monster, passing the torch from hand to hand before pretending to kick at it and then lashing the torch around from the other direction, hoping to take it off guard. And I do a feint to open.
Okay. All right, let me. You're doing the one next to Xerix?
Yeah, I can't reach the other one.
Okay. Perception. Oh yeah. You definitely beat it.
Okay, I'm assuming that's a success, but not a crit.
Not a crit
right?
success, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Scoundrel's Feint means it is flat-footed to me until the end of my next turn. If I'm on a success, if I crit
You mean
succeed,
off guard.
I'm sorry. Yes, it's off guard to me until the end of my next turn. If I crit succeed, though, all melee attacks made against it are off guard.
Got it. So you got he has -2 to your attacks.
Okay.
I see.
All right, and then I'm gonna swing the torch at him. Improvised weapon, so it's probably not gonna end well, but. Oof, that's not so good. And then I'm gonna swing the torch at it a second time.
There he is.
Nice.
Holy shit.
All right, I'm liking that.
Yeah, the first time you swing and miss, but the second time you landed right in his face. Torch.
I'm gonna hold it there. Let it kind of burn a bit as after connecting with it. So it's D4 damage, and I think it actually takes 1 fire as well, which it doesn't look like Foundry took into account.
Yeah.
Just double check that. Improvised weapon, D4 bludgeoning plus 1 fire damage. So yeah, I should have taken 2 fire damage on top of the 6.
Oh no, it says 2 plus 1d4 on the thing, doesn't it?
I rolled a 3, which is doubled for the crit.
It says 2 times 1d4.
Yeah, that's for the crit.
Oh, got it.
It's basically D4 plus 1, but one.
So
the
it
1 is
automatically. So I don't even hit double. I just do damage because it automatically doubles it. Okay,
yeah,
shit.
I hit crit when I rolled the damage.
That makes sense. Okay, so it's 8 damage total then, right?
Yeah,
Or-
that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Yeah. After that, you could see this one standing in front of you, Xerix, and Marv is actually quite hurt now at this point. Saint.
All right, I'm gonna like close my eyes for a second and like sort of furrow my brow like I'm concentrating on something. And I'm gonna time sense on myself. And then I'm gonna, when I open my eyes, I'm gonna like point my finger like finger guns and like look down my finger where like my ring is. And I'm gonna close my thumb like I'm shooting a little finger gun and ring dart this guy with my sweet gold ring.
It's a
Nice.
hit.
Nice.
All right.
And then he has to make a
Oh no, you
check.
launch it and it hits
Oh,
him
sweet.
square in the face, and it just collapses lifelessly.
pop. And then I'm gonna look over at you, Smokebeard, and like give you a double eyebrow raise.
I nod approvingly.
And that's my turn.
As the rings impact, you can see Marv's hand that isn't holding the torch just briefly come behind him, and he gives you a thumbs up without looking.
Nice. The ring will shoot back and it's like perfectly land right back on my finger.
All right, and then as you just killed that other one, this other one rears its head and lunges straight towards Marv.
Alright, I'm gonna take that chance to attack it.
Yep.
Nice.
Attack of opportunity.
Damn, attack of opportunity when you have it is sick.
Yeah, it's really good with reach.
Big reach.
The sword is so
Holy
big.
shit!
Damn.
And it's
That's
deadly,
6
too.
spots.
Here
And
it
it's
comes.
deadly.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Ow,
god.
dude.
Yeah, you
Don't
just,
come between Xerxes
how do you
and
want
the
to? How do you
sword,
want to
man.
finish this thing, Xerx?
I'm gonna take it as my sword was still like in a bottom kind of motion from the last one, and in an upward motion swing towards like its torso and slice it in half.
Yeah.
Sliced in twain.
How dare he.
You basically slice it right in two, and it's straight up dead.
I'll do a cool
That's-
flourish as I'm sheathing the sword.
This one's dead too. I don't know why it's still not showing. Dead. Idiot.
Ah,
Done.
that's what they
Cock my
get for
head
trying
up.
to eat my sword.
I'm gonna cock my head at the dead one, then just kind of turn my head towards Xerxes so my good eye can look at him and, nod in approval. Thrust out a hand towards him to shake his hand.
Let it be known, no one tries to eat my sword.
Well, goddamn.
Well, don't leave me hanging. You're gonna shake the hand or what?
Oh, I'm gonna shake his hand
Right.
and then rub my knee in pain.
Very well struck, sir, if you don't mind my saying.
Oh, that first strike that little monster did on me did quite a number. Whew.
Yeah, did wince a little bit, I've got to admit. Look nasty.
Can I see? Can I see the wound?
Oh,
Oh.
yes. I'll show Accordia my knee.
I'm gonna poke it with my finger.
She wasn't actually gonna help, just really wanted to see.
Ooh.
Ow,
As I said.
what are you doing? You said you were gonna look, not poke.
I said, let me see. Does that? I assume that doesn't heal anything, correct?
I don't think so. No. I think it's a 15.
It is.
You know, I'm gonna. I'll hero point that because I really don't want to hurt him.
You only hurt him if you critically fail.
Hey.
Oh, that one definitely works. Xerx, at first you feel a good amount of pain, but after a while you're still feeling pain, you actually feel like it's helping.
That's nice. Thanks for the help. Much appreciated.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
That's not bad at all. Do you have the treat wounds macro, Cory?
Yeah, I'm sure. I should probably put it on her bar, huh?
I can
Yeah.
pull it out of wherever.
I have a little module that lets me drop macros on players'
cool.
bars, so I could do it for you right
That's
now.
sick.
Wow, what's that called?
I'll let you know what it is because I totally forgot the name, but I love
Yeah,
it.
That
that's
sounds
dope.
really fucking useful. Yeah, Smokebeard. I'm no expert, so excuse my ignorance, but does this look like a forge to you?
It most certainly does.
Because it strikes me that a fucking thing that eats metal in a forge would be, well, let's just say, in a position to grow to a very large size quite quickly.
I agree. These must be some youngins.
Let's hope Mummy and Daddy aren't around.
Well, maybe when your friend showed up here, he left some of these behind.
Wouldn't put it past the fucker.
But right, we should. And at saying that, I'm gonna look around, and do I see any sort of like openings or cracks in the walls or ceiling?
Yeah, you actually see what appears to be like a large stone door on this side of the room.
Oh, okay,
And this pipe is above you guys, just so you know.
got it.
It's like running along the ceiling.
What's going on in here? In these two, like, I'm not sure
Roll
what
me
they are.
a perception check.
Can we get a break soon?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I have
Actually,
to
let's
flip some laundry.
do that now. Now they get killed. Out.
Laundry flipper.
Good call.
So,
Okay. So yeah, Saint.
Yeah.
While you're looking through that, you could tell it's some type of metal alloy. You're not quite sure which one.
I'm
if-
wondering if this has anything to do with the metal alloy that I read about in that book back there. Is it heavy? I mean, like if I get some pieces of it?
It feels like just a quite a heavy metal in your hand, like you're holding a chunk of metal. It's hard to.
Hey, Zarek,
Yeah.
come here real quick. See this metal right here?
Gonna lean in and take a closer look. Yeah?
I don't know.
Give me a crafting or a nature.
Both of us?
If you're trying to like identify, see if you know what kind of metal.
I am for sure, yeah. I'm a big crafter.
I'm a so-so crafter.
Gonna come and peer over both of their shoulders in curiosity.
Do you recognize this metal?
Don't think so. I can work out steel and gold and silver, but that's about it.
Don't think it's any of those.
Does that mean it's valuable?
Well, I was reading about some metal that, remember the guy that had it was like some significant effects or something, curious properties. I don't know if you heard when I was reading it. I read it out loud to Smokebeard.
I think my attention might have drifted. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah. This appears to just be like normal iron as far as.
No. Well, false alarm.
And nothing special about it.
Well, that's disappointing.
Maybe deeper though, since beckons generally at the large door.
Well, let's keep our eyes out for any big monsters like this, and I'll kind of nod back at the two rest monsters.
I'm gonna snuff my torch out and. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it in my offhand and just pull a curse out in my main hand.
Big brain.
Hedge the bets. And dig it out of my pack and put it back in my. Keep it sheathed. Keep it drawn. Wow. Brain. I'm going to hold a Chris in one hand and the torch in the other.
Yeah, I got healed, right?
You did, yeah. Oh, did not add it?
It
Here,
was
I'll-
11.
Oh, I added
oh,
it.
there you go.
Haha.
Yeah, Smokebeard, as you approach the door, you easily see right underneath the piping there's a lever.
Open sesame. And I'll pull the lever. Alright, what the fuck's going on over here? We got pipes and looks like there's water over there.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Alright, fuck.
You're trapped.
You're locked in.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive that all the doors and what have you continued to work here, considering this place has probably been abandoned for a very long time.
Dwarven engineering.
I feel like this is how your peanut rival beat you to it.
His knowledge of doors.
Look,
Oh no.
I would strongly encourage you not to just think of it in the as a peanut, because that may not end very well for you.
Find it pleasantly disarming. I'm gonna look down this hole. What's going on down here?
Yeah, give me a perception.
Likewise, is
Kick a
this
rock
hole?
down.
Yeah, both of you guys give me a perception. Actually, yeah, no. Saying it's just pitch black.
I'm gonna
But-
kick a rock down and see how long it takes before I hear something.
Okay. Give me another perception check to see if you can actually hear it. Wilhelm, as you approach that hole, you can actually see some daylight shining in through this cavern, and it's almost as if it's been dug out. There's a shovel right next to you, too.
Wait, daylight shining in from under us?
From this hole right here appears to be like on a trajectory going up. It's into the wall of the cavern.
Oh. So it's like a fireplace?
No, it's more so as if someone dug into the structure. Like
Got it.
from down.
Does it look like all of us, especially Xerix, could get through by climbing through?
It'll be a very tight fit for Xerix, but judging from what you saw, it looks like he probably could.
Well, it looks like we might have two ways out here. Way number one, boat. Way number two, tunnel.
You forgot about number 3, and I point at the hole.
True.
Yeah, you guys can see there's quite a complex pulley system.
You guys want to reel it up?
Oh,
I'm gonna take a look around and see if I can see any tracks or indication as to which way someone may have gone if they came this way recently.
Yeah, give me a perception.
I'm not confident in fitting myself in that hole. I don't know if the boat will carry all of us, so my vote is for the pulley. Saint, I
I
will
think
do
the pulley
pulling.
goes down.
Then we pull up.
Marv, you actually do spot some tracks, mostly around this hole right here. Pretty fresh.
Looks like some people came through here recently.
You think your boy got out that way?
Might be. I can't
Does-
tell you who it was, but I can tell you there was more than one of them.
Does the pulley go up as well, or only down?
No, it's only up. Basically, you see the pillar, the beams. They're coming off basically the cliffside, and they're going straight down. But yeah, the pulley looks like you could reel it up to your level if that's.
No, I mean, like, does
Yeah.
the pulley go above us at all, or only
No,
below?
only
down
below.
below us.
Only
Okay,
down
so
below.
it's not necessarily a way out.
Yeah.
Xerix, I think you're either on the boat or you're clapping through that tunnel, buddy.
I can snub my shoulders and just look down depressed.
Take the boat. Me and Xerix will take the boat, and then everyone else can climb through the hole, or everyone can come. I don't know how many people the boat can hold. only been on like 2 boats in my whole life.
Nah, splitting up ain't the play here.
Do you think we can all
Malachi's
that boat?
crew is sizable, so you get caught without the rest of us and you have no chance. Even with all of us, it's touch and go. If we gotta jump on them, but they pick you off with just 2 of you in that boat and you're fucking screwed, mate.
Does it look like we can all fit in that boat?
He went through this tunnel here. That's the way we should go.
Well, through the tunnel it is.
All right.
I mean,
Now,
worst comes
usually,
to worst,
I'd
Eric.
say, sorry. So, Dwarf, you go right ahead.
I was gonna say, worst comes to worst, maybe you take off your armor, and you know we get a rope
You
and
don't
like
do that.
pull that through. I mean, I'm just saying.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Great minds, sir. Great minds.
I'll do a salute over towards Marv.
Usually, I'd say send the big fuck-off warrior in armor first, but in this case, maybe he should bring up the rear, and those of us who are perhaps more suited for swimming through small spaces should take point.
Makes sense. I'm gonna start taking
Excuse
off
me, sir.
my armor.
I'm going to take this here rope that I have and tie it around Xerx's waist.
Can you wait for me to take off my armor?
Yeah.
I sent you a message, Terry. I'm sorry. I just saw your message. When I have OBS running, it mutes my Discord messages, which I need to fix because I end up
Oh.
missing a bunch of messages.
Also, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, good?
no.
All right, I guess I'll start heading up. Unless we have any reason to wait behind.
Oh.
I open up my bag and start digging around.
I think we got every reason to hurry, as a matter of fact. You know, that relic, I was rather looking at it as my retirement, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I feel like I might throw up. So
Why? What's
Oh.
wrong with you?
Sorry,
you
miss.
sick?
Didn't mean to rush you.
I'm gonna try to do a medicine check on myself.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Start rummaging around in there and start mixing stuff up and drinking it.
Did something happen?
Yeah, those rats, they made me sick.
Oh my god, she's gone.
Oh, what the fuck just happened? What happened?
Oh my
Did I
god!
delete your token?
What the fuck can
Oh my god,
rats
are you
do?
sick? Bye!
Did I delete you?
Yeah,
Someone sure did.
she just blinked out of existence.
I didn't even hit delete. That's so weird.
And I died real hard.
Yeah. Do you realize that you have, you've heard about like some sickness that's caused by rats before?
Oh no.
And
Like a plague?
it's called filth fever.
Sounds like a plague.
Did it potentially kill 1/3 of Europe at one point?
Very specific.
Ow.
Quite possibly.
That's a brutal debuff.
Uh-oh. You alright over there? You're the doctor. Are you able to help yourself? I realize
Do I look like I'm helping myself?
I realize that sounds insensitive, but you're the one who would normally answer this question.
So if it's possible, she looks paler than she did before. Maybe she's a little green tint.
Alright, we should get out of here,
Are
guys.
you starting to become translucent at this point?
You know,
I'm gonna
I've heard
approach
that
and
there are-
offer a peanut in one hand and a pineapple in the other. Would you want any of these? Would they help?
I throw up.
Oh no.
I guess not. I'm sorry.
You guys watch Accordia just vomit basically right next to Zarek's feet.
Oh, that's nasty. You know, I've heard that there are all kinds of poisonous gases and nasty shit underground.
No, it's
all
from the
more-
rats. It's the rats. They're
Oh, rats.
What do we
were-
need? What do we need to do to help you?
So you,
Do I know?
yeah, you would because you know it's filth fever. You know that it's a disease.
Yeah, I don't know how to cure it.
So
I don't think, or do I?
yeah, I think you would. Let me forget how. What's the street to the? So yeah, it just requires basically a long rest and medicine checks.
Yeah, there's a treat
Okay.
disease action under medicine that allows you to try and basically treat it. But it takes I think it's like
8 hours.
or something. Yeah.
All right, then let's get out of here.
We'll
So
just
as
hang
of
on.
now, you're just sickened.
put a
Yeah,
pin
you
in
just
that.
you just feel vomit. You just feel like
I
nauseous.
just feel vomit.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you just-
I know
There,
I
you
know
feel
that
the
feel
vomit.
exactly.
So I feel like you should take up the rear.
I was going to suggest that.
If
so
I might
I can just turn my
suggest-
head.
Let's put Miss in the middle, just in case, because she may not be able to defend herself effectively right now. So it may
why
not
not,
be
then?
most hygienic, but it might be the best place to keep her for safety.
I'm pretty sure I don't have anything.
Okay.
I, for one, will be taking the lead, and I'm gonna start going.
I'm
up.
gonna go second.
Okay.
I'll be bringing up the rear in my naked butt.
All right.
I have a rope tied around Xerix in case he gets stuck.
I guess I'll
So-
go after Saint.
Miss, I'll go ahead of you just in case you need any help, and then I can pull you through if needed.
You just don't.
Yup.
Well, to be fair, I don't think anyone would want that, but that wasn't the reason I suggested it.
I don't think that one will mind all that much.
All right.
And
So
I kind of nod at Xerix. He'll be alright.
was Wilhelm leading the group, right? And who was second?
Me.
Okay. Third.
I'll go third, and I'll try and pull Accordia through if she needs assistance.
Yeah, and Xerix, even without your armor, you I don't know if Xerix is claustrophobic at all, but your shoulders are locked. Like you can't move your arms. It's like side to side pretty much as you squeeze through.
Maybe I can throw up to help lube him.
Lube him
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I'm right behind you. There's nothing I can do to stop it.
Yeah, this is a very narrow tunnel as you make your way up. But eventually, the daylight that Smokebeard first saw, which was like a pinhole, is getting brighter and brighter. And after maybe 2 minutes of kind of shimmying uphill through the steep tunnel, you guys find yourself on the beach once again.
Are we just leaving Xerix there like a big lizard cork? Or
Oh no,
does he can squirm.
he was like
Lizard
shimmying.
cork.
Yeah,
I'm shimmying. Yeah.
that along with Saint kind of pulling him with the rope is like helping him like.
Yeah.
Right, when I get out from the cave, I'm gonna help Saint give the rope a tug and hopefully get Xerix through as quickly as possible. Assume he probably fell behind the rest of us.
I'm gonna roll out the hole and eat shit.
Oh, hold on, I have to delete your tokens real quick. I didn't put you guys on levels. My bad.
It's the theme of the night.
Even though I was up front, I got a whiff of the barf and then start smoking the stogie to mask the smell.
Hey, put that out. Look at the fucking sand. You see those footprints everywhere?
What? Oh,
Before I put my armor on, I'm gonna reach for one of the bottles and just douse myself in it.
of the whiskey?
Of the whiskey, yeah.
Oh my lord.
Marvelous
Just
has
a
them
little
all,
bit.
all wrapped up, so
Yep,
they're
they're
all in his bag.
carefully stowed.
I don't know if Smokebeard is still carrying the open bottle though, like in his
Well-
bag or something.
no, I would
Oh,
have
got
left
the
that
open
back
bottle?
down in the room where I found him.
Looks like you're in trouble then, Xerix.
Ugh. Guess I'm gonna put my armor on. Ugh. I need a shower after this. Now I wish I was in Gildenberg.
Yeah, it's just what I'm saying. It's gonna happen eventually.
I didn't expect to get
Oh,
vomited on.
are there
Vince.
people here?
Look at the sand. Look under it, right in front of us. See all those fucking footprints?
Yeah, but they're coming towards us.
Mate, look. If some were coming towards us and we didn't just run into them, someone went the other way, alright?
I'm gonna
Fucking Malachi and his fucking crew here, I can fucking smell them.
I'm gonna take one big drag of the stogie and then go as I put it out and
Here.
sneak up here. Does it look like there's anybody left on the beach, or is this just oh,
Give me a
shit.
perception check.
I zoomed out.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'm
gonna
sneaking.
sneak
I
after
see
him.
what I see. Oh shit! Oh, yep, you're right. There's a boat.
Big map. Wow.
Is it a small boat, like a rowboat?
Nope. Bit bigger than that. It's I imagine I would. Is this a galley?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I think so.
That's his main fucking ship, I bet.
Hey,
Can you see the name on the side?
I was gonna say any recognizable flags.
Give me a perception. I almost feel like it should be like a. Oh, no,
I was
see
gonna
the
say,
name.
can I roll pirate lore for
Yeah,
to recognize
sure.
the flag?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure you've ever seen this flag before. But the way it looks, it appears it's depicting like flames.
Hey, Marth, what's this Malachi's flag look like?
A lot of fucking fire.
Okay, yeah, no, that's totally him.
Fuck. Can you see anyone on the fucking deck?
No, not from here.
Alright, so I'm gonna suggest something really fucking stupid here, and you can all feel free to opt out. If you think it's too far into the crazy end of the spectrum, but I reckon if there's no one on the deck, we might be able to sneak aboard that ship, steal the fucking relic, and beat it off before they know we were there.
Think bigger. Let's steal the whole ship.
Mate, they've got a crew that's some in the range of 30, 40 fucking crewmen. We ain't got a hope. We gotta get in there, get that relic, and get the fuck out before they know we're here.
I mean, look down over here towards Xerix. I know he's not really stealthy, but how about you twos?
I'm still struggling putting on my armor.
I mean, I'm not. Well, no, I don't have the temperament for stealth.
I think it might be better if I wait here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, why don't
Alright,
you
well-
guys go, and if they come, we can always distract them.
Yeah, how about this? Me and Smokebeard here, we can sneak inside the cabins on the surface. Captain's cabin's on the top deck, if I'm not mistaken for this particular type of ship. And the rest of you can maybe stand guard, and if you see them coming, you yell, and we'll all fucking jump over the side and swim for our goddamn lives.
Sounds good. Let's go up here. I'm gonna like kind of start walking up this like sand dune grass patch thing.
Yeah.
We can like hide up here in the bushes.
Did I get deleted
You
No?
did.
Wait, I definitely didn't delete you that time.
You were here, and yeah, now there you are.
I think I have.
again?
You're able
No,
to
I
delete
think I'm
tokens.
deleting myself. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I have my delete key under my push to talk.
Alright, so what's the
Fuck
plan?
this place.
Let's post up here. We're gonna watch, keep guard. They're gonna go steal the relic.
Whoa, yeah, you guys come on the ship with us. Stay on the deck. If you hear anyone coming, let us know. Captain's cabin is on the top of that ship, on top deck. So I reckon, if I'm any judge, that fucker probably put that relic in his own cabin. If they're all below right now, we have a window to get in, get it, and get out without us noticing. But when Smokebeard and I are in that cabin, we're going to be blind. We need someone to watch out on the deck and let us know if they're coming.
I see. Okay. Got it.
Hopefully none of you can't swim, because that's going to be really fucking awkward.
I think I can swim.
I mean, I don't really feel like But if I have to.
Hey, look, I'm just gonna be honest here. We're on a deserted fucking island. We gotta get some sort of leverage here, or we're fucked. Because I ain't got any way off this thing, and unless any of you happen to be packing a boat somewhere that I don't know about, I don't think anyone else has a way off here either. So
Just that little one from before.
yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I mean, if we go back and get that boat,
I like the way
we
you
use
think,
relic.
sir.
we use the tide
Take the small
charts.
boat.
Yeah, now this is a plan right here.
We'll but you don't want to split up, right? You don't want to have us go get the boat and then meet you over here.
Yeah, Smokebeard and me, we're gonna be blind inside that cabin. It's if they came up from below while we were in there, we wouldn't hear them coming.
Guys, I think we need to get in the water right now. We're just standing here in the open.
Very smart idea, sir. I'm gonna head into the surf and submerge myself as quickly as possible.
Same, but
Yeah.
also, do we is like now that we're a little closer, totally did like no one on the deck at all?
As far as you can see from this point, no, it looks pretty clear. And it's honestly in a fairly close to shore. Up until maybe this area, you could still touch with your feet.
As we're still moving, then I'm gonna point to these lifeboats here. We don't even need to go back. We can just take one of these.
Beautiful.
Probably let's take two, honestly.
Yeah, so as you swim closer, you can see the ladder is right here. Climb up over there.
I'm
gonna-
point towards it while swimming.
Xerix, do you want to try to get these ready?
Boats? Yeah, I'm on it.
I'll keep watch. I'm gonna just like sit right here so I have view of Xerix and also the deck.
Click the ladder, by the way, too, to go up to the deck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Got it. Nice. We're gaming now, boys. All right, I'm
So,
gonna just sit right here.
So yeah, as you guys actually climb the deck, you could hear there's a celebration going on below the deck.
Ah, there it is.
I'm going to pull out my kukris.
I'm going to try.
I'm gonna get this boat on the side ready.
Perhaps unnecessarily, I'm gonna put a finger to my lips and look at everybody, moving my turning my head because I only have one eye and I can't see properly out the other side. And then I'm gonna point two fingers up in the air and point them directly towards the captain's cabin, and then indicate myself and then Smokebeard.
I'm gonna give you a thumbs up, and I'm gonna sit right here on the railing.
I'm gonna move as quietly as I possibly can to the south here.
I roll my eyes at his pantomiming and hang over the side. in case
I'm gonna laugh approvingly.
Okay, so look at the door here. Is the door locked? Actually, I'm gonna check for traps. And trust this bastard. I'm gonna check to see if they're trapped at all.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception. Why is my level? Yeah, as far as you can tell, there are no traps.
Well, I'm gonna turn my head towards Smokebeard and just give him a slight nod before trying the door handle.
It's open.
Alright, I'm gonna slink inside as quietly as possible.
And gripping my kukris, I shall follow.
Oh, that looks like a relic right there.
Yeah, almost immediately you see a nice, colorful, some otherworldly object kind of just placed on the center of the table on the top of a map.
I'll watch the door and be like, don't just grab the relic. Grab anything that looks like it's worth money, you know?
I turn my head back towards him and give him the thumbs up before reaching my hand out to the relic, and I'm gonna turn my head around at the same time looking for anything else that looks valuable.
And yeah, I'll vigilantly watch out the door for anybody coming.
There seems to be quite a lot of things. There's a bunch of scattered gold over here. And if you want to give me a perception check, I could have you see if you see anything other than just what's quite obvious on the table and sticking out. Yeah, you could also see there's another crate of booze here. And there appears to be like a jeweled box on top of the bookshelf.
All right. I'm gonna point Smokebeard towards the booze.
Ooh. Okay.
Just gonna move around here so I have a view outside the door. I'm gonna pick up the relic and take a look at it while Smokebeard's checking out the views. And does this look like it's the real deal?
Yeah, as you pick it up, the colors kind of, you see that it begins to swirl more, and it's almost like wherever you move your eyes, the swirls within the globe kind of follow. So it definitely seems like this is some type of magic relic.
Aye.
Hey, Marv. I know you were pointing me in this direction to be like, hey, isn't this booze good for drinking or selling? But, just idea, what if we set this room on fire?
Maybe we should keep that on the back burner for now.
Nah, okay.
But it's
Excuse
not
me,
the
sir.
worst idea I've ever heard.
I was just thinking we could, like, you know, pour a bunch of stuff, leave a trail, and then as we're getting off the ship, you know, boom.
Sounds good. Tell you what, you go look out. I'm gonna set the cabin up with a nice little surprise for our buddy.
Gotcha. People that I don't like, I really like fucking them over. And I feel like this is a totally good move to fuck this guy over.
Oh yes, I completely agree. There's no better feeling than fucking over something that you don't like.
Alrighty. And I'll go back to watching the door.
I'm gonna go to the crate and take a look at the bottles and see what I can do with those.
You picked up the relic, right?
Yeah, I've got the relic.
Yeah, these appear to be pretty high quality wine bottles.
Alright, I'm gonna pull a flint and tinder out of my pouch, or my belt pouch, and keep it in one hand and take one of the bottles in the other, and then very quietly move towards the door while pulling out a cloth from my bag as well. Indicate to Smokebeard that we should move to the northwest. And I'm going to continue creeping forwards.
Oh, as I pop out the door, I'm going to give a thumbs up to Accordion. Say,
She looks outright shocked. That was...
Oh shit, I was muted. Did you find anything good?
Yeah. We found the relic, some other trinkets and stuff, and I think we might have a little surprise coming. I'm gonna look back at Marv.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
Alright, I'm going to look over towards Smokebeard and just wink in his direction. I'm going to fiddle with turn around towards the cabin and fiddle with the alcohol bottle, see if I can get the cork out. And then as I'm doing that, I'm going to very slowly back up in this direction. And then when I get here, I'm going to reach out towards the bell and I'm going to ring it as loudly and as often as I can.
Oh, what the? Okay. I'm gonna like immediately like kind of start sidestepping and moving towards Xerix.
As you guys do that, you guys almost instantly hear the singing stop.
Oh wow! If you click the bell, it rings. No way.
And almost a few seconds
Fucker.
later, you guys see a group run out and sprint out. What you guys doing here?
Did he just fuck us over?
Leaving.
And as the bell rings, you guys see Marvelous kind of step up, say, "Ugh, I was tired of doing that accent.
Wait, what in the fuck? You bitch. I'm out of here.
And he
dude.
kind of
Shitbag.
squeezes through you, and he looks towards the crew, and the crew's about to grab him, and he holds up the relic towards them. And he says, well, why don't you bring me Almos and throw him off the ship along with these? And he points towards you guys. And the crew at first looked incredibly uneasy, like they're pulling out their swords ready to attack. And as soon as you saw Marvelous pull out the orb, you see their faces kind of change. And their immediate anger goes from Marvelous towards you guys. And almost a few seconds later, you see more people emerge from the back of the ship. And they walk up. And almost immediately before they get a word in... Oh, why did the music... they knock out the guy in the middle. This guy right here just punches this one and tosses him to the side. And you see Marvelous kind of perk up and says, "Ah, well, that'll work. Why don't you toss him into the ocean along with these others?" And Marvelous begins walking away, and this group just begins walking towards you. And they quite clearly say, "Don't move, or else you'll end up dead. We're just getting you off this ship." And yeah, right away they grab you, Smokebeard, and they start kind of pushing you towards the water.
Can I just turn and jump in?
Yeah, you most definitely can.
I'm fucking out of here. Yeah, I'm turning and jumping directly into the water. I'm gonna say to you, Xerix, let's go, and jump directly into the water.
I would like to
The boat is
imagine
already down there, so
I know. Yeah.
yeah.
these two, as they grab me and carry me, they lift me up off my feet, and my little dwarf legs are like kicking.
Yeah, and so
Am
they'll
I
pick
trying
you
to
up.
grab him?
Oh yeah, certainly. Give me a
Oh god.
let's see, what should we do? Give me a athletics.
Okay, will do. Can I please roll this publicly?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Whatever's, just roll everything other than perception publicly. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
So it's
So yeah,
Huzzah!
you actually grab him, and like
no!
now you're in like a tug of war.
It are my friend.
And they're like, toss her too. And you see like these people start charging around from the side.
Fuck that, I light up. I make my veins and
Oh,
my eyes and shit
She
light up, and I
disappeared.
look
You
at
just
him and
deleted
hiss.
yourself. You deleted yourself. You just vanished.
I delete myself.
Yeah, as soon as you light up, they pause for a second. And then yeah, they pause, but then they quickly get their hands on you. And yeah,
I have a disease.
Contagious.
they seem to not
It is.
they seem to not care. And they
Hey, who dragged me?
indiscriminately toss you over. Did you guys get on the boat, or you guys? I thought you
I
guys
am.
jumped in.
I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't gotten yet. I'm waiting for
Okay.
everyone else to step off. I'm
Okay.
guessing being
Sorry.
as huge
Or
and
you mean-
imposing as I am, they're going to hesitate a bit. So I'm just gonna wait for everyone to be off.
All right. So yeah, they're both Accordia and Smokebeard. You guys have 4 people surrounding you, and there seems to be more and more crew kind of emerging from the bunker, or from the bow of the ship, kind of all gathering around you and kind of hurtling towards you, hurtling you off the ship. Yeah,
Just
and they
jump. We don't win this.
they toss you overboard.
I yell, "You bastard!" at Marvelous. I get flung over.
And almost a few seconds later, an unrecognized face gets tossed over too, and he seems to be unconscious.
Oh, grab him! Grab him!
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I am in agreement.
Before I toss myself over, I'm going to grab the peanut, yell, "Hey Marv!" and just toss it at him.
Oh yes.
Fucking yeet it.
Fuck
All
yeah.
right. Okay, I want to see if you can actually do this. Let's see. What the fuck would it be? Is there a ranged attack?
Range peanuts.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like a pebble or something, right? Do you happen to have a sling?
Be a ranged improvised weapon, I reckon.
Yeah, ranged improvise. How do you do that?
Improvised weapon, I think, is -4 to hit.
Okay, so just roll a normal attack and we'll -4
Can I do a runic weapon on the peanut?
it.
Oh my god.
Runic peanut.
Runic peanut.
So do I get any modifiers to it, or is it just -4?
It's just -4. I
Can
don't.
I just quick
well,
guidance
All the
him?
usual modifiers would count. You'd just be at a net -4.
okay, there you
Can
go.
I just grab him and give him guidance?
I think you've gotten taught. He's still on the ship, and you're in the water.
Oh, good.
Wait, so what exactly am I rolling? Like an armed attack and then just -4 that?
If you have a torch in your inventory, just equip it and roll that attack. That'll be the same thing.
Oh, there you go.
I have nothing. I have a pineapple.
Basically, you're
Yeah,
not,
the pineapple.
you're not proficient with the weapon, so you don't add any proficiency bonus, and you also take -4 to hit. So it's effectively your strength score, -4.
Or not
Oh,
dead.
it's
Rather,
just-
dex score
I think
-4.
it's
in
just
this case.
So is it Dex or
It's
Strength?
Dex.
Okay, so it'll be just a -3 then. So I'll just roll 1d20.
Unless you classify it as a throwing weapon, in which case it would be strength.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, it's improvised.
Alright, roll 1d20. No!
Yeah, you throw the peanut and
Fucking out, hero pointed.
it's so okay.
Yay! Yeet!
I'm yeeting.
Oh,
Yeah!
So you throw the peanut and it's so windy that it just kind of blows off to the side overboard. And Marv kind of smiles and winks and gives you like the guns and starts laughing as he kind of continues walking away.
I'm just gonna proudly just put my arms on my hips, like that was what I wanted to do, and then just step off.
Be aware of the elusive peanut shark.
I'll get you, Marv. I'll get more peanuts.
And
He's
as
gonna carry
almost
a bag of peanuts.
a few seconds later, after you guys see this person tossed overboard, it's almost as if the shock of the water kind of stirs him awake for a second, and now he's kind of like coming to and swimming, keeping himself afloat.
I fucking swim over to help him, but I'm not happy about it.
Let's just get the boat towards him.
Yeah.
Pull him up.
Smokebeard's gonna climb up into this boat and just sit there very, very grumpily.
Hate pirates, don't you?
I fucking hate pirates.
Just when you think it's not a pirate, it's always a pirate, huh?
What if
You
they
know,
start dropping stuff on us or something? Come on, let's go.
I know, let's go.
Yeah,
Oh.
Xerix, you see these two very large guys, like almost your size as far
I
as
mean,
being.
I already stepped off. It's just I
Oh,
can't.
you stepped off.
know,
Okay. No,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
it started right after I missed. It's like
Okay.
yes. Step off.
Yeah. And at this point, they're kind of just standing over the side, like chuckling and laughing at you guys, pointing.
Yeah, let's fucking just get out of here. Fuck these guys. At
As
least
soon
we have
as
a
we
boat.
get out of range of them to pick up random dying dude, I'm gonna needle dart one of them in the face. One of them, the one closest to us, peering over this. I'm gonna send my bats into his face.
Okay.
Bat face.
Yeah, Almos, you see a Cordia. Are you swimming towards him to grab him, or are you guys gonna like row the boat by him?
We are gonna row the boat, right?
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and attack whatever one you want on your way out, and we'll just say since I can't move this boat, you guys are basically at
Okay.
Almos on the way out at this point.
That guy looks the douchiest.
True.
It doesn't matter which.
Does not.
In the face.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. So yeah, as you guys are kind of rowing away,
Bats,
Accordia
bitch.
sends her little
Batarangs.
bats. Yeah, her batarangs towards it, and it like clips him in the shoulder and the neck, and you just see like some blood spurting out, and he grabs it, and he kind of looks towards the others, and they all like get a real big grimace, and they start pulling out like their pistols. And at this point, okay, we'll say you guys have reached almost, and he's on the boat, so we'll just pretend you guys are all on the boat. Almos, you guys, or you see some people kind of pulling you into the boat. Are you gonna resist or?
No, I figure I'm barely clinging to consciousness at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm grabbing him with all my might, just pulling him up.
Yeah, so you guys get him in the boat.
Key question here: does Mr. Almos guy look like a pirate?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Smokebeard instinctively wants to shoot this guy in the face, but Andrew realizes this is another PC and can't. So nothing will happen.
I'll instinctively hold my hand out to you and tell you, let's see where it goes first.
I'm gonna say, why are you aiming at him? Aim at them. They're aiming at us.
Yeah, at this point, there's like a shooting gallery. They're all aiming pistols at you, and you guys had just pulled an unconscious person into your boat. And are you guys gonna just
Cool.
continue rowing away?
I'm
Let's
gonna
get
use
the
the new
fuck
guy
outta
as a
here.
meat shield.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect
Row.
reason to bring this guy aboard.
Row the
shield.
boat.
Meat shield.
Yeah, and as Zerix, give me a navigation.
Navigación.
Navigator.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Zerix
nice.
is incredibly strong, and every time
Yeah,
he
he
hits
is.
these oars, you guys are freaking gliding. And by the time you guys get almost on board, and he gives like 3 strokes of the oars, you guys are a good distance away from the ship when they're firing, and all the bullets hit the water and splash around you guys. And almost immediately after that, you guys hear the bell ringing, and the sails pretty much drop within a few minutes.
Ay, for fuck's sake.
I'm just gonna stand up and just both middle fingers in the air at them.
Fuck you, peanut
Uh,
pirate.
And that's what we'll call it.
The peanut
Peanut
pirate
pirate.
hasn't. He's the new peanut pirate now.
Yeah,
Peanut
he's the
pirate.
real peanut.
And I'm not gonna fucking quit this game until we destroy him via peanut. We're all gonna go buy peanuts, and, like
We're
grind
all
them
gonna
up
have,
and
yeah,
make them
bags of peanuts.
bullets and shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, but what if he was lying?
It doesn't
Well, then
matter.
it'll
We're
be
still gonna
ironic.
peanut him.
I don't care. He's still gonna
Okay,
die by
good
peanut.
point. Good
He's gonna be
point.
allergic to him whether he likes it or not.
Very good point. Maybe we could just crush him with peanuts.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Has anybody else seen Barry, the show?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I haven't
yes.
seen the new season.
Dude, the new season. is
Don't
really
waste
good.
your time.
There-
I thought it was so bad.
Really?
I
I,
don't know.
I
I
it.
loved it. I loved it.
I don't know, man.
but-
The last 2 seasons of Barry like really did not do it for me.
Oh, yeah, I liked it.
Anyways, there's a part where people get crushed to death by corn?
Band?
Or sand.
Sand.
Yeah,
it's a grain
sand.
silo.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
grain silo of sand.
Grain
That's how we
silo.
got to kill what's-his-face, but with peanuts.
Yeah.
A
Yes.
grain silo of peanuts. All right.
Yes.
Let's just
Exactly.
load up like a blunderbuss with a bunch of peanut shells.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I'm just gonna rub a peanut butter sandwich right in his face.
Drown him in peanut oil.
And then set it on fire.
I still
Yeah.
think we should make peanut bullets just in case.
Let's
That'd
make
be
peanut
worst
everything.
fatality.
Yeah, it'll be great.
So that
We'll be
was
the peanut
not
crew.
the surprise that I thought was going to happen.
Same.
Betrayal.
Thanks. Okay, I'll take donations via PayPal to kick him wherever you want.
Yeah, right. You know,
That was-
it is funny though because I feel like I remember you mentioning, like Steven, I remember you mentioning the character idea that you were going for, and then this character the whole time I've been thinking it's really interesting to me that this guy does that because it didn't seem to like, but now I know because that guy
Oh, the
wasn't
fucker
that guy.
He told me that he decided to roll rogue at the last minute.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, I never had that conversation.
Ass.
Well, it
But I
was-
also
That's
remember
funny.
like weeks ago, Cory sending me your token and like showing me the token. So like I just knew that was your character. So I have been thoroughly bamboozled.
Also, your
Cory's been playing
character,
the long
even
con.
Yeah.
your character straight out, is a fucking romance novel model.
Yeah.
Which
look at
one? The old one or the new one?
The,
new one.
the new one. The old one is the villain in
100%.
in the romance novel.
You
novel.
are 100% correct.
it. Yeah. Right.
Wow.
It's straight off the front of a Mills and Boone novel.
Wow. Yeah.
I didn't see the full art until right now. That's a perfect.
Like I'm almost getting Orlando Bloom vibes from
Totally
Pirates.
Orlando Bloom.
Sexy
Yeah.
pirate Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Sawyer from Lost. If you look at his jawline, once you see
It
that, you won't
totally
unsee
is.
it.
Oh, that's
You're
true.
right. I can't unsee it. It's like almost
Okay,
identical.
then you're sexy pirate Sawyer.
Wow.
I
Pretty
just feel
much.
like this is a porn in the making. I'm sorry.
We've got an attractive crew.
With a lot of peanuts.
Yeah.
The peanut cannons. Arm the peanut cannons.
Arm 'em.
I'm looking forward to this beautiful rivalry between Wilhelm and this new guy.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's
the
going to
pirate
be
versus the
legendary.
pirate hater.
Yeah. I think we're all pirate haters now.
I gave Marv a chance, but you know what?
You really did.
You know what?
Right when you opened your heart up, you were hurt again.
Yeah, you guys are so close.
I like how this new fucking pirate thinks he's gonna befriend us.
To be fair, it wasn't particularly voluntary on his part.
Yeah.
But it was on yours.
Oh man, Cory and I have been working on this for freaking like months now.
I don't accept this.
Our trope is going to be accusing you of betraying us at every every turn now.
Yeah, now every time we start like new campaign or anything, it's gonna be like, oh god.
Oh no, this isn't the first time. Oh no. We played a game with pirates, as a matter of fact,
Oh my
where
God.
he made a new character, and in the intro, there was this
God, yes.
fucking Fey rabbit dude following us around, being a general pain in our ass. And it
Wow.
ended up being his character that he was playing all along. Come back.
Got him.
So it was not a new character. And I bitch slapped. My reaction was bitch slapping.
Mm.
And it was deserved. So yes,
Well, on
he's
in-character
versed
stuff.
in betraying.
Every time something happens now, we're just gonna accuse you of doing it.
Yep. It's the new
You'll
guy.
be forever be guilty until proven innocent.
Hey, totally worth.
And you're the guy that Marv was shit talking, yeah?
I think Cory's already kind of confirmed that, so yeah. But that would, I mean, technically that'd be metagame info, but yes, Cory's already
But-
told you his name.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're
Oh
the
yeah,
peanut
sorry,
pirate?
I did tell you his. But
He's
that's because
peanut
I was
pirate?
yeah. No, I mean I didn't say I didn't say because I believe Marv called him by like that, his title.
Malachi, he was calling it.
Yeah.
Peanut
I
pirate.
did not
number
address
one.
you as Malachi.
That's true. That's true.
Peanut pirate number one. Right here,
Well,
bullseye.
We'll find out.
Peanut parrot.
Fucking penis pirate. I mean, peanut pirate.
I mean,
I mean. Alright, I have to go to bed because I am lame.
good night. Thanks, Cory. That was fun.
Yeah, no
That was-
problem. Thank
yeah,
you guys.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, thanks, Cory. Appreciate it.
Yar.
yar.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
See you guys next week, if not before.
Peace.
See you guys.
Peace out.
Dude, I'm